welcome. Oh, wait, did it just stop? We got no
The
fade
music
out?
stopped, but the recording's still
Did you
going.
hear a fade, Karleigh?
I didn't, but we don't need a fade.
We're going to go with it.
We're our own
We were
fade.
feeling those vibes, so we went with that
hey.
song. Hey,
Hey.
today is Michael's birthday.
Happy birthday.
We
Thank
got
you.
the blue lights. They're new. Oh, wait, this way. Blue, because that's his favorite color. And that way we
I
can
can't reach that
Unlike
far.
the Keith Urban song.
I don't know.
That one? Okay.
Keep going.
Copyright.
Please finish
Who's
what you're.
Keith Urban? Is that the one that's married?
Oh, no.
Wait, is he married to Nicole Kidman?
I don't know that much pop culture.
Sorry, y'all.
But there's a song that basically says blue ain't your color. Actually, I think that's the song title, Blue Ain't Your Color.
Oh, but you know what, Michael? It is your color. It's your birthday. And you got on a blue shirt and a blue hat.
Thank you.
And blue lights behind you. It's pretty exciting.
It is.
And 33, oh, what? Do you need me to?
Yes, 33. Double threes. Yes.
Double threes. And you're 27.
I am.
Yep.
And
I'm
Marie's
45.
18. Oh, okay.
Don't make me do the
Or-
math because I'll pull up my...
Yes, Karleigh, how much older am I than you?
How old did you say you were?
45. That's a hard one. It's a lot.
18?
I could be your mom.
Wait,
Is it
hold on.
18?
Let's count. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think it's 18.
Yeah, we're going to go.
It's a lot. I cannot do
It's
math.
a lot. Thanks, Karleigh.
It's a lot.
It's
no.
okay.
Is that what kind of podcast this is
Yes.
going to be today?
Okay, well.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Wanted to record because it's Michael's birthday. We have blue lights, and we're trying to stay on the schedule. We're doing
Yes.
branded podcasts. It's
Yes.
hard to get everyone together. It's hard to get into the studio, and it's
And when you
fun.
realize that we don't have to have everybody. Like,
Yeah.
the branded podcast is the branded podcast.
Yeah, whoever's available, we're going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And
We forgot a guest. We forgot to introduce a guest.
oh, yes, please do.
I don't think. Yeah, you'll have to.
Franklin.
You set him. Oh, sorry. Set him
Fireside.
right here.
Franklin's fireside on the table, for those of you who can't see. Oh, yeah.
And tell us about Franklin.
Franklin came from
Sorry
the
for those that
branded
just
bear.
heard that scrape sound.
Franklin is my son and also the studio mascot. You'll see him in the window if you ever walk by the studio. I got him from the Branded Bear on the
Penny.
Decatur Town Square.
We love you, Penny.
He is made of horsehair pottery, and
And the reason why they call it horsehair, because they make the pottery and then they put the horsehair on it and burn it, and the burn marks are what make the hair, what makes this.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I was like, that's not horsehair. But that makes sense now.
don't
Yeah.
ever tell my son what he is and what he is not.
Franklin. Yes.
Don't ever speak to my son again.
I'm sorry,
Oh my gosh.
Franklin.
Y'all, I don't know if you've noticed, April's busy.
Yeah.
But just today alone, today I went to Dazzle Me Pink, which was great. They raised over $47,000, and that goes to people in this community. There were lots
That's
of cancer
incredible.
survivors there. I'm sorry, Michael, sound technician. Are you guessing?
I just tried to move my mic and went.
We can never give each other a birthday. Happy birthday,
No.
Michael.
We're going to give you hell. Because that's how we roll. We love everyone, but yeah, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
And then while I was at Dazzle Me Pink, didn't you go? You went to some meetings?
Yes, we had a potential client meeting,
Mm-hmm.
and then had to run over to Eagle Landing
The
Business Park,
Industrial Park. On
out off of 2264, Tom Lambert Boulevard.
They just recently
Omega Research Inc.
Mhm.
Had their groundbreaking, which they've already been digging for the last month.
Mhm.
But they had their official groundbreaking for their new building and new business coming in.
Yeah, and it was pretty cool. Their owners came in town, and they were talking about people are moving to town. Some people already live here, but it was pretty neat to see I don't know. I'd never been to a real groundbreaking with the gold shovels and everything. So in my mind, thanks to projects on the square, like we're taking that picture of all of them with hard hats and their shovels, and just picture time-lapsing that in a year. Like, what's it going to look like?
Yeah.
There's going to be a cool building there, providing lots of jobs, lots of money to the community. So it was pretty sweet.
Which those shovels were not bought gold.
No.
I want to give a shout out to Misty. She was spray painting them yesterday.
Yeah, we were at the Main Street destination course, and she was out there spray painting them gold. Like that's going over and beyond. She's so awesome. And then tonight at 5:30, there's a Raquel's Wings meeting. Did I say wings?
Yeah.
Raquel's Wings meeting, and the bike race is going to be starting downtown on September 17th. And it will be the second year that we're doing it downtown, but we're going to start planning it tonight. And then we have Parks Board meeting at 6:30, because what happened on Monday, Michael?
City Council went ahead and voted, or I guess, I don't say voted.
Yeah, they voted.
But they voted yes to the new playground that's going to go into Harmon Park.
Yeah.
By late summer, we're hoping. So we have Heath went over with, I can't remember his first name, with Child's Play. And the last Parks Board meeting we had, we figured out how much we wanted to spend exactly, and then just kind of told Heath, you know what we want as far as what is going to be in the playground, go back with them, you know, take stuff out, put stuff in. You know, we had color options for the ground, but I like the grass. Like, the turf is going to look really cool, look really natural. And
Not
So
get
it's
stuck in your shoes.
Yeah, it's mainly blue and white, and you can pop a picture up here in the podcast. But time is essential. Everyone knows that, you know, cost of goods is so fluid right now, and it's not going down. So the longer we waited for the bid, the more the playground would increase. So we got it done, pushed out, and so tonight we're going to work on the skate park, get the definite number of the budget. But we do need to work on some dialogue as branded and with everyone that we know in the community, because some people are upset that the old park is going away. I've heard it. Have you heard any of it? So I would just want to tell people that park, it was made 2 decades ago out of wood by amateurs, myself included. It was just a bunch of moms and dads. You know, we all volunteered and we built it, but that was to the detriment of the city, because they've been fixing it for the last 2 decades.
Well, and it's shocking that it's lasted 20 years with how its material is wood. Right. And then you think about how, like, you know, people are sad that it's going away, but you think about how many kids played on it.
My kids did.
In the last 20 years. And then now you think, and again, the pictures don't do justice of what we posted.
Right.
There's going to be so many activities. It's not just to run up and jump on the slide. Right. It's not. Like the game that's going to be on there where they actually have to crank to give it power to play these games, and all the sensory things that they're going to have. There's a whole sensory corner. There's the ADA. Everything's except all the way up is ADA accessible.
Yeah. There'll be
so many
any
things.
Type of wheelchair or rocker will be able to get anywhere in this playground, and they can use any equipment that's available. Unlike now, with that mulch, there's no way you can't even push a stroller through there. Yeah. And they've also had some people hiding in the park because it's not visible. It's like a cave, which is nice, really is. But then it's also not safe when you have a bunch of kids playing in there and you don't know what's going on the inside and you can't see your kids through it. So the new one will be made of metal and different types of plastic. You'll be able to see through the whole thing.
And one thing I saw also on the post was people were worried about, and even it was mentioned at the council meeting, about vandalism. And there was a lot of vandalism before, but ever since they put those cameras up, he said there's been nothing. No problems, you know, those cameras have lights on them, so they're visible, they're seen, and I don't think it's not going to be a problem.
Right. Those cameras have helped downtown since they went up downtown, and it's 360. Everything on the square can be monitored by the police on their cell phones. Nothing has happened down here. No shoplifting. We used to have shoplifting every now and then, or just, you know, different things missing or breaking. Nothing. They know to look through those blue lights at night, and they're like, "Oh, that's a serious one." Like, they can get here in a matter of seconds. So it's very exciting. But I just want to make sure that people know that everything that can be salvaged on that playground will be, and
Yes.
spread out to different parks, to churches.
Well, they even talked about, I guess there's some of the fence has names on it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they said, we'll take those down and you can come get them if you want. If it's your family or part of your family that donated or something, that's going to be made available.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just going to be thrown away
Right.
at all.
But it's pretty exciting.
And you're able to get by the bricks we'll be having coming up and
Yeah.
to be laid down
How
with your
much
name.
do you think a brick should be? What's the cost of a brick with your family's name on it?
I don't know. How much does a brick by itself cost?
Well, I have no idea. Michael, do you know?
I guess
No
that's where
idea.
we start, and then maybe.
Well, we were thinking 100 just
Yeah.
to get some names on there, but some people said just maybe 150 or maybe 200. Like, people just want to contribute and they want their name on it somehow.
Yeah.
So we're just, trying to brainstorm.
Mhm.
So let us know what
a
you
way,
think.
a way to like donate to the cause, but also
Yeah.
have your, have your family's name.
Because there'll be
Mhm.
benches available for a
Mhm.
company to have their name on it, provided by.
Yeah,
So
trees.
and so.
You'll be able to plant some trees.
Yeah, that would be really
with your
cool.
family
We
members.
need to do a
names on
branded
that.
tree.
Yeah,
That'd be
be
so
cool.
cool.
yeah. I know we want to do one for my father-in-law. He was adamant about all this stuff for kids, and he's not with us anymore. So I definitely want to dedicate something to him.
And I know we talked about it, but I'm going to say it on here so that it's official.
Okay.
We need to do a park board podcast.
Yes, we do.
I'm saying it now, so it's out there.
And Eddie.
Yes. I know
Yeah.
we have to have a certain amount, so I probably won't be on the podcast
Mm-hmm.
because if you have, I think, 3 or more, it's a quorum, and then you have to have Greg put it out there, and people could come sit and listen, which we don't need that. But
No.
even
No.
if I think it can be you, Carrie, maybe you, Carrie,
Keith.
Keith, and Eddie.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be fine.
Yeah, Eddie Allen is a city council member who has been our liaison through all of this, which has helped so much because when you meet as a board, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what the board would even, or what the city council has in mind, the budgets, and the Parks Board was completely stale for almost 6 years. They accomplished nothing. They still met, but they accomplished nothing. So once we got city council and Parks Board talking, and an actual Parks Board that met, and then the bond, things just started happening.
And I was gonna say this over lunch, but I feel weird because I'm coming in at like the very last end of all this. So like everybody's congratulating the Parks Board. I'm like, didn't really do anything, but thanks, like because I came in right as the bond was happening. So
Mhm.
it's like I need to do some things myself to feel like I'm part of the Parks Board.
Yeah, but I mean, we've
I
been
know it'll
meeting
happen.
3 times a month. Some people only meet once a month. We have been meeting 2 or 3 times a month. It's so. I mean, you are in the work intensive part, but it's exciting. It's got some money. Let's spend it for the community.
I'm just excited that like the new parks and really all of the programs that are going in are going to be inclusive for all of the community, not just the small ages or whatever, because
I'm gonna be up on that playground whenever it's done.
well,
So
like even the pictures that I saw, like the gazebo and all of that, like
The merry-go-round
oh yeah,
that you can just wheel up.
TikToks.
Yes. And then we keep talking about the sensory station, but it'll be off by itself.
Mhm.
So it'll be in a quieter place of the playground. And then it's just geared towards kids with autism or sensory issues,
That's
which
so
is so
needed.
common. And there's so many parents who don't take their kids to a
Yeah.
playground because they don't have any choices for them.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing I keep telling people. This is all inclusive. There's a lot of people excluded out of this playground. It's beautiful, but it just cut a lot of people out. So this
and
new
it's
one-
this one's all here. Like I feel like the new one, it's really spread out. There's the sensory stuff, there's the actual playground,
There's
but then there's
room.
even the game, there's all the music stuff that's over here that you're gonna be able to. There'll be a lot of kids, but it won't feel as much because they're spread out.
Yeah.
So
And then like I saw a lot of people raving about like the trail around it and like all of that. And just like the more places to just sit and enjoy and if we're planting all these trees and all of that. I mean I say all the time I want more and I love a good place to just sit outside and relax and all of that. We don't have enough of that.
Right. We're also working on a dog park out by the reunion grounds, and
So
it's
excited.
shaded. It's full of trees.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when it gets real hot, most dog parks you really can't use
No,
because it's just too hot for your dogs.
Yeah.
But this one you'll be able to use all year because in the fall you won't have shade, but you won't need it as much. But the
Yeah.
summer, full shade, and then there's also going to be, this is if the city council approves this. The playground has been voted on and approved. The dog park is still in the works, and we still, you know, there's some dots. What is it?
Yeah.
I's to dot and T's to cross.
Yeah. And there's a lot that's going to happen over at that area.
Yes,
Hopefully,
mountain bike
if it
and
all
hiking
comes, if it all
trails.
happens with the food truck cul-de-sac or whatever you want to call it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
But I like seeing all the stuff on paper before it happens. Even like the groundbreaking thing. It's just so neat to see. It's like time traveling. You can just like see it happening behind people.
Well, because it's cool because Decatur growth has been talked about for so long that it's now here now. Like, you know, we've been talking about it for years, but now seeing all this happening, it's like, okay, it's here. Like it's
Yeah.
because, you know, the whole 2050 thing. Yeah, that was planned, which was good. It needed to happen. It still needs to happen more. But, you know, that was just something in the future. But now it's here.
Right.
All these big businesses, Cardinal Paint, all those people out there are coming in. The parks are happening. You know, all this stuff is just, it's finally here to see it.
Yeah.
Because people can get tired of talk.
Yeah.
You know,
and
but
like
it's
JD said
boom.
today, it's pointless arguing about it because guess what? It's here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it is here. So we might as well prepare for it and go with it and
Right.
make this a good place for a big group of people to live. Because
Yeah.
your little town, Karleigh, it's blown up.
I know.
You're like the only local on the team. Did you realize that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
And
You
isn't it?
are.
Yeah.
Capri?
Yeah, Capri's not from here. She's from Keller.
Wow. And I'm local, but I'm still experiencing most of this.
Yeah.
for the first
Last
time.
week we went to Roosters for the first time.
Yep.
Did you get the sandwich that I had at?
Absolutely not.
What did you have?
Whatever.
So at last week's
stinky
destination
sandwich you brought-
creation, I got a sandwich from there, and she did not appreciate that.
No.
I don't
That
know.
was disgusting. It smelled so bad.
It
And
tastes
your
really
face
good.
while you were
The-
eating it too. You're like,
He was so satisfied with himself, and he knew that it was disgusting. I literally grabbed one of his chips and put it up to my nose so that I didn't have to smell it. And when he found out that it smelled so bad, he started eating the chips first.
I did not do that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I did not. So, Marie, what did you have for lunch today?
I had a.
For those that don't know, that's a BLT. I coined the sound "blet" today as a BLT.
Everybody was staring at us. So, I mean, all three people in there. It wasn't very
It was bad
crowded.
enough that this was
Marie had
that
a
this
boot.
was happening, and then
I had a.
random sounds.
Also known as a BLT.
We have a TikTok about it. Marie just has a mouthful. She's like, also known as a BLT.
I love your TikTok so much. The one about the scissors got me.
Oh.
That was hilarious.
I showed
This
Casey.
is the best day of my life, guys. And you did almost cut your shirt too. You really,
It was, if you look, yeah, it got really close to
I really
cutting
did.
your shirt.
No, I was like, it's the best day of my job so far. I went
because of the
to Casey-
scissors. You love scissors that much?
It's just that it was humongous
It
scissors.
was the giant scissors. Like, I mean,
Remember,
some
she's
people-
just now out and about in the community, so she just
How
doesn't
often
know that
do
there
you-
are big scissors.
Yeah, how often do you get the chance to hold a giant pair of scissors?
That actually work.
Yeah.
Like there's some
Like-
fake ones out there, but I was impressed that Misty, she gets the ones that really work.
Right?
Does she sharpen that
Oh,
No,
regularly?
they just break and then she gets new ones.
I just imagined Misty like in a metal shop going
Like on the wheel.
with like a welding
That is
goggles
a
on. Like,
great idea for marketing. Mark that down. We need
Like before the next ribbon cutting, whatever it is, whenever it is, we need to like do that as the post. Like Misty's getting ready for the next one. You know, we need to
Ribbon
find what are
cutting.
those. It's like a little wheel thing that spins,
Does
right?
that-
Do we have? Who has one?
Stewart Ranch Services has
Oh.
one. They sharpen their.
I bet Jeremiah probably has
He
one.
does.
Okay.
We can throw
Well,
all kinds of sparks
yeah.
in Jeremiah's
Oh,
shop.
Yeah, that'll be
that would
good.
be so
Oh, this will
funny.
be-
But yeah, I went to Kaysen and I was like, hey, thanks for that video you filmed. It's got like 35,000 views.
Which kind of hurts his feelings because you know he loves those views on his TikTok, and you're not doing his TikTok yet.
He has a TikTok that has a lot of views.
The boat one?
The boat.
When they're like,
You
your
need to look that
boat
one
costs
up. It's
more than
really
that
funny.
entire neighborhood.
Oh, it went great.
Well, I told him, I was like, and I know why it's because of like the angles that you did. And he was like, well, I know what I'm doing. And I was like, yeah, you do.
Oh.
Speaking of growth, do we want to talk about new clients?
I was like, where are you going?
Guys, I apologize for our behavior today.
I love how you
around
talk
too
to the
much.
camera a lot. I don't do that.
It's my job, Michael.
It looks weird when she looks at Michael because it doesn't.
Oh.
It looks like she's just looking off into space.
Well, but they know.
We're working the camera
Hey guys,
angle.
welcome to
Should we look here or look at Michael? Should we look here? Here?
I'm gonna look at the camera. Welcome to Big Kid Karleigh's TikTok podcast.
That's correct. Correct. Are you going to talk about new accounts, or where are you going with your growth?
Yes, the two new accounts that we added this past week.
Yes.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Yeah, close Franklin's ears.
Okay. So we have Wild West Remuda, which is freaking unicorn birthday parties and
I've
pony
been
rides
waiting for this one.
and riding lessons. It's JR and Karen Garrett. She works at James Wood, and he used to, but he actually did retire. And those horses are like dogs. I can't wait to get y'all out there. They just walk right up to you, and they're so sweet.
I'm so excited.
Because when I was at that yoga retreat on a horse, I was scared. Like those horses were legit
Well, you almost
and ready to work.
got hurt.
Well, I didn't get hurt. It was just
Almost.
wanted to go
I
home.
mean, yeah, and you were. It was wanting you off of.
Yes, it did not want me on it, and it wanted to go home, and I wanted to take it on a trail ride, and it told me, nope, I'm gonna go home anyway. But the JR's horses, oh my gosh, they're around his granddaughter. I'm gonna post some pictures tomorrow, so make sure you go follow Wild West Remuda. And what'd you say Remuda was? A group?
It's a group of horses that like a ranch hand will come up and select a horse to use for the day or something.
Okay.
Yeah. I had no idea until I searched it.
And then
I choose the unicorn.
Oh, gosh, y'all.
It's like
be around
horse
unicorns.
Pokemon.
Like,
Yeah.
I choose you.
like, I'm just having a flash of the next April, last half of April and May, and all I see is picnics and unicorns and campers and bunnies
Cars.
and cars.
Not
and,
the bunnies. Not the bunnies.
And so Michael sent us a picture of him in the Easter Bunny costume, and what was your response?
I said, I say this with peace and love, but this is nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
It was such a creepy photo. There was nothing cute or loving about that Easter Bunny, but I'm sorry, Michael. It was really funny.
What the person inside it was cute and loving, but the costume itself.
Did anyone
not
say
so
anything
much.
mean about you when you were in the costume?
No, only had
Did
two
anyone
kids
tell you
cry.
to eat a cheeseburger?
No, I only had two kids cry,
Oh,
which is pretty good.
That
I'd
is
say.
good.
She's in the family. My wife's stepbrother's wife. I think somebody's knocking. Her kid, which they have a big panda head that she wears at the house all the time. She's 3, and she would not, like, she wasn't crying. She just would not approach me.
No.
But her brother, that's maybe 8 months old, just loved it. Like,
Aw.
and then Trey Horn's son was not happy about me.
No.
Tag yourself.
Blood
I'm Trey
curdling
Horn's son.
scream.
When I was the Easter Bunny last year, there was this 2-year-old who totally overcame her fear, and her lip was quivering, going, but she kept walking towards me, and I couldn't. You can't talk as an Easter Bunny. Of course, I want to use my mom voice, like, it's okay, babe, come here. But I couldn't. I just held out my hand, and she was shaking, and she like barely stepped to me, and then held out her hands. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I even took the head off to show her that it was me,
Mm-hmm.
and she still
A mascot never takes off his head.
Hey, sometimes you got to do it for the little kids. Chill them out.
I thought about like when a kid came up, like taking the head and like spinning it sideways or backwards. I'm like, let's not do that.
We are doing that on Saturday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Friday night is Glitzy Girls Comes to Town and Girls Night, Ladies Night. And so at least 8 campers are going to be camping on the square. A lot of the boutiques are going to be open, serving drinks with sales. And then Saturday, Glitzy Girls starts at 10. And we'll be around the square. I don't know. We may even open it up. If we get enough people down here, maybe we'll
What
get
time does Friday night start?
6.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'll be running live podcasts here with Franklin.
That would be
I
great.
mean,
Oh,
Nobody
well,
stopping you.
it'll just
Karleigh.
be me and the live, laugh, love button.
I know. Where is that?
It's over there.
Yeah, we
okay.
could use that like so many times. In this
Who's the other client?
Quality One RV. So they were in between Sanger and Denton forever. And I don't know about forever, but a long time. And the highway expansion kicked them out.
Oh yeah, that's why. I couldn't remember why they had to leave.
Yeah, and so now they are in between Decatur and Bridgeport on the north side of 380, and they're working on their sign. I don't know if people have heard. Sometimes it's difficult to get signs in Wise County. How am I supposed to live?
Love in these conditions.
button, Michael.
But they are working on their sign. Really great guys. Michael felt the same way I did as soon as we left. He said, "What'd you say?" Like, I know them.
I feel like I know them. Like I was like, I feel like I've met them before. I haven't,
Yeah.
but they just, I don't know. It clicked. Even just how quick they were to say okay to that walk around. Like they were just ready to go. It's okay, let's do
Yeah.
it. I'm here. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Like,
What do you
okay.
want a photo of? Okay, sure.
So before I would be kind of leery about doing that, but now I'm like, I'm just gonna ask hey, let's do a video.
I know. They're great.
Yeah.
And all their RVs are really clean. They're used. They have a service department. Their prices are good. The location is good. And there's no pressure. So when people pull up and start looking at the campers, they don't ambush them like dogs or something. I don't know. You know, like you start looking at one car at a dealership and you get 8 people. Can I help you? Can I help you?
That's why when I look for cars, I always go at night when they're closed.
Oh, yeah. That's how
And
I
you
found
hop
my
the
car.
little fence.
You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not really open, but you just go look. You just go walk around.
Yeah, I saw
Because
my
normally it's
car
just
on a
those little
Sunday.
fences. It's not like you can't drive your car in there, but you can just park by the side and walk right through.
Yep, I saw that car, that Mazda, on a Sunday, and then went and bought it Monday morning. And glad I did, because other people wanted to buy it.
The spaceship.
Craig
White
the egg.
Wanda.
White Wanda.
That was my option, but it clearly did not
It
take.
didn't. My son won with Craig, CR-EG.
Well, because it's Craig the egg.
It's an egg.
so
it looks like a grandma egg.
rhymes.
But y'all, I'm invisible in that car. It is great. Everyone has a car like that in Decatur. I don't have to wave to anyone. I can go wherever I want. Nobody knows it's me.
I get waved at all the time.
That Jeep, F that. Y'all, it's so much pressure. I know you love Jeeps, but everyone waves at you, and then everyone knows
I don't
it's
love
you,
Jeeps
and
so much after I drove Betty.
you're like this, trying to stay on the road.
See, but
with
I
the
love
wind.
how the Hummer drive. I don't know. It's probably not as rough as the Jeep,
No,
but
yeah,
I like knowing. Okay, like I own the road. Because that Lexus I had was like little inky dinky clown car.
Yeah.
Sitting on the floor.
I think Michael and I have decided we're gonna get scooters.
Not scooters, mopeds. I feel better
What's the
saying.
difference?
I don't know.
No, we need our
But-
golf cart.
Oh yeah, we.
I
need
know,
a
but
golf
I
cart.
think just the days that I'm just here on the square,
Oh yeah.
because I live half a mile
Guys.
that way.
We could all get a golf cart in a different color
Mm.
and just have our name on the side.
But I'm pretty sure a
This is an
moped is
idea.
the same price, if not maybe cheaper than a golf cart. It may be. I don't
It
know.
is. It's cheaper.
We gotta get a brand
And
deal.
save on gas.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd just be cool just to drive around on a
Can we start
moped.
doing TikTok so you can get me a brand deal on a Vespa? Is that how you say it, Vespa?
Yeah, it's a Vespa.
Well, we're gonna need multiple Vespas.
Okay, well let's.
Yeah. Can you
Does
just imagine
Wise
we're-
Honda?
They do.
This would be
They
so
have-
much cooler than a golf cart if all of us just in a line in our multicolored
Every
mopeds just.
Christmas parade, every-
I wish we could talk to Eddie tonight to talk about buying a Honda.
But he's not going to the Parks Board meeting.
Yeah.
I roll.
If I get this up fast enough, maybe he'll see it and
And he
feel bad
watches
and show
most of
up.
them. I know. If you're here, if you're watching this, Eddie, we're
Let's just cut the podcast so I can edit quick and post it.
Still watching this podcast,
let Eddie know we are not happy with him.
Everybody tag Eddie in the comments.
We do need to get him on here.
We do. He'd be really good.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. What else funny happened? Have we embarrassed ourselves at all in the last 2 weeks?
me sprinting down the sidewalk.
I feel like I embarrass myself every day of my life.
Oh yeah, me.
But I don't feel embarrassed. It's just who I am. Take it or leave it.
Carlin, blonde AF state of mind. His location is bad A. That's one of my favorite buildings on the square. It's the old funeral home. And he turned in this storeroom that was just full of crap for so long. You couldn't even walk through. Now it is beautiful. This all exposed brick. People getting their hair done. Carlin's singing and dancing.
Well, and it still has the track where they would load the casket onto the hearse.
That's so cool. That place
he
is
always
haunted.
said he wants to joke if you're
It's
not a
haunted.
good customer, he'll put you on the track and send you out.
I can't escape in here.
Yeah, no, there's still a coffin in the attic. That is the most haunted, one of the most haunted buildings on the square. And
I'm
then
sorry, Carlin. I can't ever come get my hair done.
Yes, you will. I'll go with you.
No, I can't.
I'll be your hand holder because I like.
We'll
the
just
ghost
blindfold
in
you and say we don't know where you're going until he starts messing with your hair. Then you'll probably figure it out. But
Are you gonna get extensions when it grows out a little more?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
That would be a transformation Tuesday.
Yes. Well, speaking of, do you want to talk about Kybella?
Sure. Let's talk about Kybella.
Okay, what happened? Let's talk about it.
I got stabbed in the face
10 times.
10 times. And I'm doing it again in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I got to prepare. I held your hand and I was looking at the first ones and I was fine when I knew it wasn't hurting you. But the two on the sides that you could tell hurt, I started crying a little. Did you see?
No, my eyes were closed.
I was trying.
and she just kept going.
Minus the two, minus the two on the side, it really wasn't that painful, right?
Yeah, the two under each of my ears. And then the ones right in the middle.
It sure looked painful from my standpoint, but I don't. Clearly don't do needles.
The ones that happened right in the middle, they were nowhere near the ones by the ears at all. But they hurt a little bit. The other ones were fine.
Yeah.
The other ones were kind of if you get a tiny shot in your stomach or something. But the ones under my ears, oh my gosh. Oh. Especially these.
Oh, I know. And they kept going so far back, and I was like, stop. But I knew that they had to, so it was uniform. But it's supposed to shrink chins.
Yeah.
That's how they market this treatment, Kybella, is that it shrinks the double chin.
Yeah. And I think there are a couple of other places that you can use it.
Uh-huh.
But it's primarily the chin.
But you sent me a picture 2 days ago. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You could tell a difference in your profile. And
in person?
Yeah.
Even just that first picture you posted of the difference, was that the next day or 2 days after? It was different.
So the first day was Monday. That picture was Friday, I think.
Yeah.
And then I got a picture in the actual spot where the first picture was taken on the following Monday.
You have 2 more treatments, right?
Yeah, I think we're going to do 2 and then evaluate after that.
Yeah, because you may shrink enough after that second one. Mm-hmm. There'll be nothing left.
Yeah, and then do some contouring and whatever. She's
been doing the contouring on me and the IPL because Ray, she's so sweet. She's way more worried about my skin than I am, and she it's making a difference because my friends. Jessica at the shop, I walked in the other day for the baby shower. Sorry, Michael. And she was like, what the hell? And I was like, hey. And she goes, did you just have sex? And I was like, no. But thank you for asking. And she was like, you're glowing. And I said, I think it's the contouring and the IPL. I think it's doing something. She's like, it is. It's doing something. And then another time she asked me if I did get Botox or Dysport. And I said, no, it's the contouring. Because right after she does it, it sucks my skin up to the bones. It's nice. And it's comfortable. There's no shots. It's just a laser. It's just a hot laser. Well, you've seen it. You dance on top of me.
But it can still get hot though.
Yeah, no,
it gets hot.
Yeah, you
but
have
she's
to
really
tell
good
her.
at like listening to you and turning it up, turning it down. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I can tell a difference, and I just let her do it because she wanted to do it, and then my friends are like, I can tell. I'm like, well, that's good, I guess. If I'm walking around looking like that, okay, I guess.
It was definitely. I definitely was anxious. I was very anxious. I when we walked in that day, Ray was like, "Okay, I'm not used to you not talking."
This isn't the Karleigh that we're used to.
I was like, "Well, this is level 10 anxiety, Karleigh." So.
Oh, and we fixed the light. Poor Ray, 'cause they had this fluorescent light. As soon as we got in there, it started. Oh, it was going on and off so bad. And
it was like flickering.
I pulled out the mom.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm out.
I said, we can't be in there unless we do that light. And Michael was like, he's a handyman. He'll give us the bulb.
Yep.
Michael will get up there and fix it. And he did.
Did he have more bulbs? He got more bulbs in the bathroom, didn't he? I think
either the bathroom or outside.
Yeah.
Darrell and and so we fixed the light. We made it comfortable. Your music held your hand.
But she's waiting to get those fluorescents replaced, isn't she?
Yeah.
Isn't she working on that soon?
I saw her this week, and I think she said someone was coming on this week on Monday.
Sweet.
Someone came to talk about it or do it or something.
Mm-hmm.
What they need to do is put the cans in and then have them like dimmable, so you can either have them all the way up or like dim them down, so there's still some light, but it's not
that's
blinding or anything.
She said she wanted to get more ambient lighting. Yeah, but
I need to talk about these lights. Get some of those going on.
She'd be all of the pink and purple.
You
can change the color of the room.
I did want to say that too, is that these lights are not just blue. There's so many colors and combos. So if you want to do a podcast, there's strobing options, which for certain things it's cool, but
maybe for Halloween.
Not. Yeah. It would be cool to do some cool TikToks because it looks like you're slow motion when you do the strobe light. But
as long as you're okay with.
Yes, you definitely have to do a seizure warning with TikTok.
Okay, what else is going on in the world of branded? Sure seems like a lot. My head is spinning. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, I was thinking about y'all's like schedule and everything. Like Thursday, we're doing
poetry night.
That, and then
Trinity Street. She's very talented, and so's Carlin. Carlin's gonna read his poem, y'all. That changed my life. Yeah, that was a life changer.
That was really good. And then Friday night is Glitzy Girls.
Girls'
and
night.
Then Saturday all day is Glitzy Girls again. And then Sunday is Easter. I don't know if I'll do stuff for Easter. And then Monday, we're going to be 8 a.m. in Bowie.
Demolition. We get to watch them take down a house.
Oh, my gosh.
Ooh, I wish I could be there for that.
I'm going to time-lapse that.
When you sent that text about Bowie, I was like, do you guys breathe? Do any of us breathe?
Not right now. Not this time of year. Maybe
and
the
it's
end
just
of May.
Starting.
I know.
Like, I know you said, January, February is normally the slow time, but it is what it is. I don't know. That's how I feel about it.
I know. Last night I was talking to Eric. I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I have so many things. I said, it's just this time of year. He goes, it's been all year, Marie. This year has been crazy for y'all. I was like, I know, I'm sorry. What were you going to say?
I don't know. Just that it is what it is, and some of us, we'll have to take a break at some point, but that's the good thing is that there's enough of us that can come in and take care of it. Because I think everybody does need, a day, at least once a month, just to, decompress.
We need, a lake meditation day.
We do. Y'all, I have resources.
She has a lake.
Yeah.
Or at least a spot on the lake.
What are you doing after this?
I do have a jet ski. I know a lot of people don't think, but it's a powerful jet ski. We should
get Karleigh on a tube behind the jet ski.
Yeah.
We should get Karleigh behind the jet ski.
I will be on the shore watching.
No, you won't.
While she's on the jet ski.
Karleigh on the jet ski, Michael on the tube.
It's a big jet ski. It's a big jet ski.
I love the water. Like, you don't understand. Like, I love
and we have kayaks,
boats
we have paddle
and kayaks
boards.
and all that. Just I could live on the lake. Like, literally, like,
You have a
If it
boat?
wasn't so far, know what Kaysen does.
I want to go on a boat. I want to go fishing, and I've always wanted to do. Like, these are Brandon
Well, you
is
can
offering
rent-
me so
you
many
can
opportunities
rent-
I've always wanted to do.
We could rent a boat.
you can rent like what are the big ones? Pontoon for like $400 for the day.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be perfect.
Leg day, leg
Okay.
day, leg
Yeah.
day.
That'll make you feel better. Before or after the Kybella?
Before
Before.
May
want some-
2nd,
Okay. Yeah.
we'll have to fit it in between a client meeting and a.
I know. And so you're even on hold for TikToks right now.
Yes,
We're gonna get these.
We have the waiting list
going.
started
There's their
as of
waiting
today.
list started. Did you ever think you were gonna have a waiting list for TikToks?
not at all.
No.
No. I know when I came in. I mean, when I came in, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like,
Yeah. I was like,
and not because I didn't know what I was doing, but just because I didn't know how anyone could trust me enough with their stuff. You know what I mean? But I've gotten settled in and everything, and now I'm like, okay, guys, hold on. I want to make sure I can offer the same quality to everyone. So I implemented the waiting list again so that I can get organized.
Well, you said it really well today at our client meeting that, you want to make sure the quality is still there. So you know your limits.
Yeah.
Just like all of us need that. We know our limits, and we need to be okay saying wait.
Yeah, we're about to put a halt on social media.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like things are rocking and rolling, and we're trying to get ready for Jacoba to stop working at the school, which will help. But at the same time, just at lunch today, Capri said she started listing all of them. She goes, "You just listed 10 new clients in a week." I went, "Oh God."
That's how I felt.
My stomach just turned. I was like, "Oh."
And it's hard to say no, because the momentum is like, it's awesome, that feeling like we're getting more people. And they were like, but it's still just the group of us. So there's only there's a limit to how many we can do correctly.
Yeah.
If we want to do a terrible job, we'll take every single business we can.
No.
Right.
But that's not what we want to do.
At what point can you continue to disperse between only a few amount of people?
Yeah.
A few amount of. Did that make sense?
Yes,
I mean,
I
I
totally got it. Yes,
Figure
got
it
it.
out.
Got it. It may not make sense in your head, but it made sense to me.
Yeah. But I mean,
But
gotta take care of the old one. I went to Dazzle Me Pink with Patty, and then we went to the butcher, and we were leaving, and I was on my way out the door, and I turned around, I said, "Thursday special! Oh my gosh!" And he said, "I was waiting." Like, okay, like, I'm glad you're having fun and going to all these fun things, Marie, but I'm your client. And of course, he's kidding.
That's lit,
but I
yeah.
did. I almost totally forgot about Thursday's special as I walking out the door and turned back around. Pork chops.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Actually, they're $3.49 per pound. Bone-in pork chops. Have you been up there yet?
No, I was just about to say I still need to go to the butcher.
It's good.
Oh, good.
I
Good
really
stuff.
need to go.
Oh, my chair makes noise. Can you hear that?
Mine too.
Probably.
All right.
Yeah, I think at some point you just got to take a step back and implement new strategies and systems and stuff to make sure that everybody's getting good quality and the same amount of quality, so that you can take care of the people you already have and then bring in new people with the new system.
Yeah, and that last update rocked my world. All my accounts were unlinked.
Oh.
And I still, y'all, we cannot hook our branded and our branded Instagram
Yep.
and Facebook.
No,
Well,
there's something.
I think
Something
it's
in
a
their
universal
update.
problem. Like, we've talked to people that aren't even our clients that are having the same problem. Like, it's ridiculous.
Like our
So-
potential client today said they're having issues with that, like being connected. And I said it's not the greatest thing. It's still
Right.
doable.
It's just
I do
adding
with branded. It's
extra
just an extra
steps.
15,
But some,
20
if
seconds.
you know the username and password, it's an easy fix. But like on ours, I go and do it, and it says you cannot do it because you're not a business.
Yeah, and
manager.
depending on how the page was created, even just trying to add an admin is like
Oh.
near impossible.
I know.
Right.
without having to get a code or a password or.
And
like
it's
crazy.
it's not a huge deal, but when you
No.
think about it on a grand scale, adding that extra step 40 times, you know,
It's so
a pain in the butt.
consuming.
Yeah.
Like the branded stories, the last 2 days I've been trying to keep
Yeah,
them up
that's the-
there.
that's the
and I
biggest
have to
thing
do it
is
on
not
Facebook
transferring
separate
stories.
and Instagram separate, and then kind of making the same, or I don't know, and then tagging and.
Because then I forget, like, I have to remember, okay, how did I word it? And then I try to match up where I put the phrase
Right.
on Facebook so it looks the same on Instagram. And I'm like,
It doesn't.
And then the angle's right and the font has to,
I know.
it's crazy.
I know, but even we struggle with it. And Jacoba and Capri, they didn't have Metaverse, or they didn't have Office
The
or
Business Suite.
Facebook Business Suite on theirs for the first year that they worked. And then finally one day they patched it. Facebook patched it, but we had to wait. We took it to an actual technician. Like, please help us. And they're like, there's nothing you can do.
Because I tried, we sat here for, I felt like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to figure out why it was whatever it was before Business Suite. It just wouldn't let them. Like ours did fine, but it would not let them get into it.
well, even
It
when I
just-
first started here, mine got on just fine.
I know.
downloaded
And,
Yeah, I
and Capri was like, of course it did. Of course.
Yeah,
Of
Jacobo
course
was
it
not
did.
happy with me that day. I'm like, I'm trying. There's nothing I can do.
And
Nothing.
I talked myself into it. I'm like, you're smart. You can figure this out. You were wonderful. Sit down.
Nope.
Be patient. And then I'm like throwing the. I'm wrong. I'm stupid. I can't do anything. Stupid Facebook. And then finally they just patched it themselves. So I feel like that's what's going on here. Like there's just some links that weren't transferred over correctly, and they're trying to
Right.
fix it, and we're at their mercy.
Yeah, and
Or
it's
they're
saying-
just watching us in our cameras and laughing at us
Right.
Like that.
at Facebook.
Yeah, and like for the branded one, it's saying you have to be a business admin in order to connect these accounts, but then you go to the page roles, there's no such thing as a business admin.
It's the person who
Is it
created, the
created it then?
page, which is Cooper.
Cooper Reed, help us, please.
Yeah.
Your only hope.
He's gonna have to link up the
I don't know.
Instagram, Facebook.
Well,
What else? Anything else?
I don't think so. Like you said today, every day is different.
branded golf cart coming soon.
Yeah, like we were out in a field with all this construction stuff. And there's a tent, and I'm driving my Craig through a field. Michael's in the car with me. I said, "Man, from Dazzle Me Pink to in a field to
Yeah.
who knows what. It never. Every day is different. And then Monday we're gonna watch a house get torn down. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Pretty good. And then
Watching
what
someone
what
get
else do we
stabbed
have
in the
next
face
week?
10 times.
We got the family fun night.
Yep, Monday night on the square.
Podcast with Casa coming up.
Yes.
Have you already dropped all the chamber podcasts? Are those going to be?
Yes, there's one out. We haven't done the other one yet. The one that we did whenever that was last week. I don't know my days anymore. That one's out.
Okay.
That was with CW from, which I think he signed the door. CW, yeah, he did. CW from James Wood and Christy Ryan,
Okay.
and then there'll be another one with the rest of the main sponsors soon.
Okay.
That'll come out, and then tomorrow we're doing a food truck challenge video out at the fairgrounds to do some promotional stuff, just some reminder things
Maybe the wind
that'll be
will
made.
blow for
I am nervous about that
Why don't it
because
chill out? The wind needs to chill out. I'm tired of it. Everyone's tired of it. Is it going to be like this? Is it just going to blow like crazy? And
like
then
I
just be
feel like
hot?
every time I go out, like I have sand in my eye.
I know.
It's just crazy, and we're breathing that. Like it's like that's why I feel so congested and can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so hopefully I can hear it now.
The wind.
Oh, that's the air conditioner. Never mind. I'm like, whoa, that was perfect timing. The wind knew.
Karleigh, you're on my cord. All of a sudden,
Well, you
I
know
just
what that
went.
means. Good thing it wasn't your oxygen or anything.
I almost panicked. I was like when your seatbelt gets stuck. I was.
This podcast is a hot mess.
And we're sober.
Yeah.
I did try to get a drink at lunch to celebrate Michael's birthday, even though he doesn't drink, and it did not work out. Well, y'all, it's fun. I like
Happy
what we're
birthday,
doing.
Michael.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Thank you.
Happy 33. Don't forget, Glitzy Girls this weekend. Food Truck Challenge, May 21st. Concert downtown, May 22nd. Picnic in Paradise, May 15th.
Yep.
Car show, May
7th.
7th.
She's like
You're
a
just
machine.
shocked how we remember. It's just we see these all the time.
that's
Like it's
my
just
vibe.
in our head.
I'm just like,
I do want to
event,
say
post,
I
post, event,
pretty
event.
much have the side stage all booked and ready to go.
Oh, good.
I need to confirm that we have a sound system because that's what I was told.
But you know, I know someone with sound
yes,
system.
but I'm pretty sure Dale has that all set up.
Okay.
And it's a new side stage, so it's a little different, but it's better. So that's all booked. I'll be posting the graphics soon
Yeah.
of
But
who's
you're gonna
wins,
have
so
the
you can.
mics up because the people that I talked to that wanted to play, it would be so helpful if the mics were there and they just had to bring their
Yeah, so all they're going to bring is their
instruments.
instrument, which I'll have to confirm what all instruments there are, what needs to be mic'd, and all that.
Okay.
And then singing microphones, or if it's just a band, it'll all
Okay.
be mic'd and ready to go. Silhouette Dance will be there. I haven't confirmed all the way, but they said they have some groups available, so they'll be
Nice.
there doing some dances and
Yeah,
stuff.
and that's an instant crowd washer or crowd gatherer. Yeah,
Mhm.
we have some ballet performances at the Picnic in Paradise on the 15th.
Cool.
And hopefully we'll have unicorns out there. Raquel's food truck.
Love her.
Love Raquel's.
Love her so much.
What's your favorite thing there?
A Spanish iced with caramel.
Awesome. Mine's pretty boring, but it's because I'm old. Mine is beet and celery juice.
That sounds so gross.
It's
I'm
so
sorry.
good.
Just, yeah.
Try
I'm gonna
it.
step on your
Remember,
foot
I
again.
have
You're drinking
the.
chia seeds.
I
you
have-
no room to talk. You're drinking
Yeah,
stuff
that
looks
is.
like frog egg water.
Yeah.
tiny
Mine looks
squishy
like
eyeballs.
juice. Mine looks like really good juice. What? Yeah, yours looks like squishy eyeball nightmares.
I have the eating
Yeah.
palate of a 5-year-old, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It
All right. Well, we hope
happens.
to see everyone this weekend. Well, we hope to see everyone everywhere. I feel like I'm seeing everyone everywhere. Do y'all feel like
It's
that?
the same group of people. Oh, I just saw you. I
Oh.
just saw you. I
Oh.
just saw
Oh,
you.
there's the mayor.
Yeah.
There's the mayor.
Yeah, I went
There's
from
the
I
mayor.
went from not knowing anybody to standing in places and they're like, "Oh, hey, Karleigh. Hey, you're the TikTok girl, right? Hey."
Yeah.
I'm like, hey.
Yeah, because we were at. I'll finish with this. We were at Erico the other day, and Amy Cannon walked in.
Oh.
And, I know Amy, and she looks at Karleigh and goes, "Oh, you're their TikTok girl, aren't you?" She's like, "I don't have TikTok, but I know you. I've seen your TikToks." And she's like, "Okay, thanks."
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow. And how is the branded TikTok doing?
It's pretty good.
Pretty
We
good.
broke 1,000.
I know we didn't do it live.
Actually, we do.
Have we not done a live?
I mean, I've been meaning to remember that the next time we did a podcast, I was going to go live on TikTok while we did a podcast. Dang
Next
it.
time.
Next time.
Or maybe
we
go live at
actually-
Glitzy Girls or something, or we can, if we
Yeah.
do one this weekend.
We're actually at like 1,500.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's fun. It's good work. Good work. All right, team. Well,
You ready to go to Glitzy Girls?
yeah, it's time to get glitzy.
All
I'm
right.
hoping to have a camper.
Oh,
Thanks to
by the
Quality
way,
Bar.
I
Yes.
am considering putting a sign in the branded studio. What am I looking at? Branded studio window for you to take a selfie with Franklin and then tag us on social media. So if that happens, do it, and we want to see your pictures.
Your Franklin's.
Like Pics with Frank.
Franklin.
Except a
something.
different title.
I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Except for she does not like that.
Nope. Clearly not.
It's with Frank.
All right.
Oh, and Jessica did say the way that you spell her name wrong on her baby shower.
Jessica.
Who told her?
Nobody.
She
pointed
read
it
It's
out.
not
She
Jessica.
read every single
It
thing in
literally
front,
said
and she
Jessica.
goes, Jessica? She did.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
We didn't say
I
anything.
just want people to remember me. That's why I do things like that.
Well, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Check you later.
See ya.
Do we get outro music?
I can go push it.
Okay. Push it good.
Oh gosh. I didn't see that.
Salt and pepper's here.